What if a river held the key to political upheaval? For decades, the Tigris River has been more than just a lifeline. It has been the center of a geopolitical struggle between Iraq and Turkey. As water scarcity looms, Turkish dams threaten Iraq's water supply, igniting fierce disputes. Tensions reached a boiling point when both nations nearly clashed over control of this vital resource, impacting countless lives. The ramifications extend beyond borders, affecting ethnic tensions, economic disparity, and international relations. As whispers of conflict echo along the riverbanks, the question remains, who will prevail in this silent battle for survival? What happens when two nations collide not just over land, but identity? In 1919, the Greco-Turkish War erupted, fueled by national aspirations and territorial disputes. Greek forces advanced into Anatolia, driven by dreams of a greater Greece, while Turkish nationalism surged to defend their homeland. As battles raged, cities became battlegrounds of culture, where heritage and pride clashed. Entire communities were displaced, and a new chapter in Greek-Turkish relations began to unfold. Ultimately, the war didn't just draw borders, it reshaped the identities of the people, leaving lasting tensions that echo to this day. How did this conflict redefine two nations forever? What if you found yourself in a war fought in the shadows, where the stakes were more than just territory? In 1999, high in the snow-capped mountains of Kargil, India and Pakistan clashed in a little-known conflict that would reshape both nations. As soldiers engaged in a fierce battle over strategic hilltops, they were not just fighting for land, but for national pride. The world watched as international diplomacy hung in the balance, with nuclear powers on the brink of confrontation. With covert operations unfolding, one wrong move could ignite a greater crisis. In this intense struggle, the bravery of soldiers shines amid the complexities of politics, forging a story that resonates long after the guns fell silent. What if a single trade drove nations to war? In the mid-19th century, Britain and China found themselves locked in a conflict ignited by opium trade. The British, seeking to balance trade deficits, flooded China with opium, leading to addiction on an unprecedented scale. As Chinese officials struggled to curb the epidemic, tensions escalated into the First Opium War. The aftermath not only reshaped China's borders, but also opened its ports to foreign powers, altering the course of its history. This contentious relationship laid the groundwork for deeper conflicts and highlighted the immense power of commerce over sovereignty. In this tale of greed and struggle, the true price of war became evident. What if a small hill could alter the course of history? During the Mexican-American War, a seemingly insignificant patch of land known as Chicken Hill became the backdrop for a fierce skirmish. Disregarded by many, this clash involved brave soldiers caught in a web of political ambition and territorial expansion. As tensions rose, both Mexican and American forces vied for control, each battle cry echoing the stakes of their nation's futures. Eyewitnesses recalled moments of valor and despair, emotions intense against the backdrop of an impending greater conflict. The fight may have faded from memory, but its impact rippled through the negotiations that followed, significantly shaping the borders of modern America. What remains of Chicken Hill today serves as a silent testament to those who fought for land, honor, and the promise of a nation.